Oh, that stopped recording. God damn it. So, let's see. There was, to continue, the fucking whipped cream. $5.49 for a thing of biscuits. They wanted $4.79 for a thing of fucking frozen biscuits. Bitch, learn how to make your own biscuits, all right? Bread, for decent bread that's not bleached flour, that's not bleached and nutrient free, blown with air and shit, they want almost $5. All right? Fucking bacon. They want $8.79 a pound. Fucking eggs for a goddamn dozen and a half or 2 dozen eggs. Yeah, I think it's 18 eggs. They want fucking $11 for. Okay, so you have to work an hour and a half of your life to afford some eggs. Now they're like, oh, but there's a shortage. There's a shortage on chicken and eggs. I think that's fucking funny because around here, Tyson's the big chicken and egg people with all their factory farm chickens, and they supply all the grocery stores, all right? Tyson pays $8.23 an hour, 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. They expect their people to work unsafe conditions without breaks. No, OSHA would have a fucking heyday in there. And in fact, OSHA has had a heyday in there and shut them down a lot. The workers decided to unionize, so the Tyson fired them all and burned down their plants rather than fucking give their workers a raise. And Tyson is the main provider of chicken, and it's nothing but profit. They pump up the fucking chicken with hormones, so at 6 weeks you have a mature chicken that's 5 pounds, which in no universe should that be a thing. And let's talk about chicken prices too. Do you remember chicken wings? Chicken wings used to be the trash part of the bird, the gizzards too. So they would just be like, oh, that's for the poor people. And that's how ribs were too. Ribs are the trashy part of the animal because it's all bone and very little meat. And poor people would buy that, make soup and stuff like that. And then the rich corporations were like, oh man, well, these dumbasses are buying it. Let's jack the prices. Let's make wings. It's a thing. 14,000 pounds of wings is not going to yield but 2 pounds of fucking meat and 3 hours of aggravation, all right? It's a little treat for the bar. It's a finger food. It is not a goddamn food, all right? That's what's wrong with the country right there. That's what's wrong with the country. They don't want to give you a living wage. This is slavery with extra steps. And I don't care if you want to get offended by that all you want. But the reality is enslaved people in the 1800s were provided, yes, they were treated terribly, but they were provided with food and housing. And they worked against their will, but they were provided food and housing and medical care. You don't get any of that shit now. And every dime you fucking make, especially if you're poor, goes to fucking food and housing. And you don't get enough food. There's food insecurity all over this place because the corporations are creating a shortage and they're telling you that you have to pay for it at the register. There is no fucking universe in which eggs should cost $7 a fucking dozen. Are you high? I could go buy 2 chickens and wait 5 minutes and I'll have all the eggs I want in the world for free. That's what they got you. They got you crying that your neighbor keeps chickens. So let's have a homeowners association and not allow farm animals within city limits. Now you got to buy eggs from the store. Oh, my neighbor's growing. They ain't got no lawn. They got a fucking garden. I'm offended. Now you can't have a garden, so you got to spend $5 for a head of fucking lettuce. Now I could talk shit. I got all this land and I got no garden, but I do work on the road 8 months out of the year, and I have very little time to maintain a garden. But I wish I had somebody who just live in this spot and then maintain a garden. It would be much better. But my point is, make your own bread. You can. And I know you're like, but I don't know how to make bread. I don't have time. And yeah, it takes a lot of time to make your own bread from scratch. Buy a bread machine. Get one on Amazon for $30. $30 and you're not spending $5 a loaf for bread. All the ingredients are still relatively cheap if you buy them from, I hate to say it, but Amazon. Amazon will deliver it to your house at way less price. I just bought 6 pounds of organic rye flour so I can make my mom rye bread. She doesn't know. She doesn't watch my videos, so that's a good thing. So I can make my mom organic rye bread it was like $10 for 6 pounds or something like that, or $12. It was not a lot of money. It was more because it's organic and it was shipped to my house, but like not more because my store doesn't even carry it. They carry things that make you fat. Lots of stuff with high fructose corn syrup, which is really, really bad for your body. It makes you fat. Your body can't process it. Your body fucking reacts differently. This is why everybody's fat. And all the fucking pumped up hormones. I try to buy from, a neighbor cow place. go in when necessary with other neighbors. There's a lot of ways to circumvent the system. But first of all, is don't fucking buy from them. Just don't. And I know you're like, but I need. You don't. If you change your eating habits and don't buy their fucking expensive, overpriced crap, then you will actually find yourself healthier with a lot more energy. And my grandmother would eat seasonally. And by that I mean she would only eat things that were in season. Like you didn't eat a lot of red meat in the summer because back in the days when you could hunt, you didn't get your red meat during the summer because it's a procreation time, more collecting milk and making cheeses and stuff like that. Wintertime is more for meat, and she would eat like blueberries when they were in season and strawberries when they were in season. So there's different berry for most of the year that's in season for most of the year, including the winter. There are winter berries out there. And there's winter vegetables, so lettuce being one of them, and broccoli and cauliflower. It's another thing. They wanted $8.99 a pound for broccoli. I don't know what fancy broccoli farm you did the broccoli farm burn. And this is all part of their agenda. If they keep us divided, distracted, poor, hungry, if it just fed enough that we're not paying attention to them, then we won't revolt. And I've told you 100 times, and you can try to violently revolt all you want, but the fact is there's military and it will put you down. How you break corporate America is you don't buy their shit. And I know you're going to be like, fuck, I ain't doing that. It's too easy. Well, you just mentioned Amazon. Amazon is a necessary evil. But if Amazon's the only place you're getting your shit and you're buying from like actual people, because I could buy from small little companies like Red Paw is a small company. So I buy from other small little companies from Amazon. Like my organic shit doesn't come from Amazon itself. It comes from other people. Amazon is just the system that brings us all together. And it's a good thing. I don't care what they pay in taxes or not paying taxes. As long as they start paying their employees better and et cetera, then it could be a great thing. But you don't buy a new car. It's a scam. Pay off your credit cards before they're due. You're not paying interest rate. There's a whole lot of ways to get around supporting corporate America. When they raise up the prices of lumber to an insane amount, don't buy the lumber. Everybody did that one this time, and they were like, oh. And they brought the price of lumber back down. So now 2x4s are $3.24. My house has sat here unfinished for 2 fucking years because I'll be goddamned if I'm paying $8 for a 2x4, $9, $10, $11 for 2x4. You can turn around and suck my fucking asshole with a crazy straw from giving you $10 for a fucking 2x4. I'll buy a fucking portable sawmill and make my own first. So that's the problem with America. So how do you do this? Accountability. I raged in the store and I got everybody else in the store angry too. They're all mad. The workers are mad. They just realized that they have to work an hour to afford fucking 4 sticks of butter. $8.99 for 4 sticks of butter. Like, well, this stuff's, and I only go in there and buy shit when it's on sale, like bacon. I just bought, 2.5 pounds of bacon for $10. But I ain't paying $10 for a pound of bacon or $12.99 for a pound of bacon. They got shitty fucking Bryant bologna for fucking $4.99 a pound. Are you kidding me? And vegetables. They have this whole program. They're like, oh, you buy vegetables, you get credits. If you buy them with your food stamps, you get free vegetables. But the vegetables are trash. They're trash. It's like they went to the farmer's market and went, you throwing that away? Cool, I'm going to sell that as new. All right? And then they turn around and sell you a fucking bell pepper for $1.89, and it's this big, and it's rotten spots in there, there's bugs in it. No thank you. So that's what's wrong with America, is that you're letting these fucking people gouge you and fuck you right in your ass. They're literally holding you down by the back of your fucking head, putting your face in a pile of shit while they're ramming their fucking barbed cock right up your ass. And you're like, it's the Mexicans' fault. They're ruining America. The libs are cheating at the polls. None of that's happening, bruh. I live in fucking right-wing loon land, all right? Nobody was there at the polls with guns. Nobody was over there fucking in droves bussing Hispanics in to vote illegally. And there's a big old sign on the door that says photo ID necessary. It has always been the way. And people are mad about needing a photo ID. You need a photo ID. You need a photo ID for everything, from cashing a check to go to school to buying shit online to driving your car to leaving your house. It's just the way of the land. So if you don't have a photo ID, get one and go fucking vote. Don't vote Republican and don't vote Democrat because they're all sticking it right up your ass. Vote for a poor person who isn't a goddamn lawyer, and the person just like, hey, I want to change stuff. And be like, you know what? Let's see what Joe Schmo has to do. In fact, let's stop doing Joes. This old white guys just fucking shit up, and they've been fucking shit up for all eternity with their extra step slavery and shit. Fucking these fuckers. Fucking our children. They all are. That's what goddamn rich people do. They fuck children. We had this conversation the other day. So you want to change America? Don't fucking buy into their bullshit. You don't need lettuce. Do a different thing for dinner. Don't spend $5 on it, because I sure the fuck didn't. And I wanted tacos tonight. They can eat my ass. I have pork chops. They were on sale. Fuck them. Okay?